Okay, so before we start, I am an idiot and forgot for the third time in a row to mention Cap Sirius's review. Cap, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. But please go check out his review on Killua vs. Misaka, please. Yeah. Anyways, onto the video. So, we just got a Nintendo Direct, and, you remember that video? Yeah. They didn't. We just got a whole slew of new Mario announcements. An entire feast. We got updates for DLC, a new WarioWare, teasers for upcoming spin-offs, a remake of Super Mario RPG, and a brand new 2D Mario. Let's go! Obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm excited for all of it, and I just wanted to brush over these announcements and see what I can say about them. Just a quick little unscripted video to get out, you know? Let's begin with talking about these two DLC announcements, because they're easily the smallest out of the, 7 different announcements we got today? Alright, so first, we got Mario plus Rabbids DLC, The Last Spark Hunter. I'm gonna admit something. I still haven't finished Sparks of Hope. Yeah, I know. But I'm nearly there. I'm like almost finished with the last world, I think. So I probably only have like a couple hours at most left, so maybe I'll pick it back up and just go ahead and finish it. But onto the DLC, it looks pretty good. The world looks vibrant, it looks like there's plenty of things to do. I like the new animations and characters we're getting. And also, King Bob-omb Rabbid looks very based. And also, it's apparently out right now, so that's cool. This is definitely the one I had the least to say about, but even still, it looks pretty cool. Now, where's the Rayman DLC? I need my boy back right now. Next we have Wave 5 for Mario Kart 8 with Petey Piranha and Kamek. And also Wiggler's there too, that's cool. Kamek has been done dirty for so many years in the spin-offs. He's like barely been in any of them. So it's nice to see that he's finally getting in a Mario Kart. I heard he was planned for 64 but was cut. So it's kind of crazy that it took them this long to actually put him in a mainline game. And heck, he's not even part of the main roster, he's DLC. But we got him now, so better late than never, I guess. Along with these new characters, we got a new course, Squeaky Clean Sprint. A course which looks pretty good. It seems to be taking the theme it's been given with the bathroom and going to the full extent with it. It looks like it'll be a fun enough course to race on. Now Nintendo. Delfino Square and Daisy Cruiser better be in this wave, I swear. But yeah, I don't think we'll be getting this wave until early August, late July. That's when Wave 2 released, so I don't imagine we'll be getting it for about another month, I'd say. Around that. Next up, we got the announcement of a new WarioWare. Less than 2 years after the last one. I mean, I'm not complaining. This technically isn't a Mario announcement since WarioWare is considered a separate series, but you forget. I don't care. The fact that you can supposedly only play it with Joy-Cons kinda scares me, because it seems to be having that Super Mario Party syndrome, and I wasn't really a fan of that. But despite that, it's a return to classic WarioWare, not whatever that one was. So it's nice to see it back. Now, we're gonna start getting into the good stuff. We got 2 teasers for brand new spin-offs featuring Peach and Luigi. Well, I mean, technically Luigi's spin-off is just a remaster of Dark Moon, but I'm very nostalgic for that game, so it's a big deal for me, okay? But, yeah. A remaster of Dark Moon. We already got a remaster of the first game, which should have been on Switch, by the way, not 3DS. So it makes sense that they're going ahead and doing the second one. Now, it doesn't look too visually distant from the 3DS version, but they said that it's coming out next year, not this year, so I imagine that it's a work in progress as of the moment. I mean, with how absolutely beautiful Luigi's Mansion 3 was, seriously, that's one of the best looking Switch games. I really want them to try and replicate that with Dark Moon, and even if they don't, it's still Dark Moon. Although that game is very controversial. But who cares? I like it, so y'all have to suck it. Now I just need my Luigi's Mansion 4 that takes place in a haunted amusement park. Maybe someday. Before that, we got a small little teaser for a Peach game. Nice. It doesn't seem to be related to Super Princess Peach, so it seems like Peach is getting her own original adventure, so that's really cool. I'm a Peach defender, so it's nice that she's actually getting some recognition now. We didn't exactly see much besides some gameplay elements and what the game is gonna look like, so we're kind of left in the dark, but from what I've seen, it looks like it has some potential. Also, I like that it takes place on a stage or whatever it is. Gives it its own unique little vibe, you know? I don't have a whole lot to say on it, but I'm intrigued. Now for the big boys, and the ones that literally everyone is talking about right now. First up, we got a remake of Super Mario RPG. Where did that come from? People have been begging for this game to come back in some way for years now. And there was this meme going around how it was never gonna come to the online service because either something with Square or they didn't want to, I don't know. But I had no guess that this was the reason they were not putting it on there. But it certainly made a lot of fans happy. Man, I can't wait for all these Super Mario RPG fans to play it for the first time. Although, to be fair, I haven't played it either, so I guess I can't make fun of them for that, can I? Yeah, but this seems like a great way to experience this adventure that everyone seems to love. Also, I adore the Mario and Luigi series, so it's gonna be nice to see where that series took its roots from. The first Mario RPG. Also, the game just looks incredible, okay? The visuals are on point, the settings, they all look beautiful, and the models look spectacular. And also very distinct, too. They could have just ripped Mario's models straight out of something, but no, they made a completely new original one. Although I just can't get over how freaking, adorable they are. I mean, just look at them, bro. This is such a huge surprise that I'm really glad we got. And one that I never thought we'd get, honestly. Now, I just need my Mario and Luigi remakes. Nintendo. I really can't wait to check this one out. And on another note, I'm really glad that they're deciding to stick to how just wacky this world is. I mean, yeah, Mario as a series has a wacky world, but as of late, they haven't really been embracing that uniqueness to it. It's just been the Toads and whatever else, all the basics you'd expect from Mario. And with this game, they could have easily just taken all that out, like that one Donkey Kong enemy or whatever. They could have just made that a regular Kong, or they could have made some of the more unique enemies just variants of regular enemies, but nah, they stuck to their guns. Now I just hope they don't take out all the other stuff that makes this unique, like how they did with the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga remake. This game reminds me a lot of the Link's Awakening remake. They just have a similar vibe, you know? That with the chibi look to it and how many popping colors there are, you know? It just really fits that certain vibe, you know? But yeah, can't wait for this one. Now, it's time for the announcement that I'm easily the most excited for. Alright, so New Super Mario Bros., right? It's a series that I'm very, very nostalgic for. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was the first game I ever played, and it's what got me so invested in the Red Plumber. However, I understand when people always call them unoriginal or something like that. I get it, I really do. Which is why I'm so happy that we have a new, not new, original, unique 2D platformer. And I don't mean unique as in they changed the name, they got rid of the new or whatever. It's a completely original take on 2D platforming for the series. This is legit exactly what I've been wanting for so many years. The art style, look at the art style. It looks so pretty. All the vibrant colors. Mario is so expressive. Mario has so much life injected into him, as do the other characters. Just the little things, like him grabbing his hat when he's going into a pipe and looking out when he gets out. We also have a new feature with the Wonder Flower, I think it's called, embracing the full-on cartoonish wackiness of the series, having everything just go wild. We also have playable Daisy, new unique power-ups, a new world to explore. I cannot tell you how happy this reveal made me. And I can't tell if I'm happy or not about its release date, October 20th. Because you see, that's also the release date of Spider-Man 2. You see, I'm really happy about that because the sequel to my favorite video game of all time and a new mainline entry in my favorite series of all time are releasing on the same day. That's actually wild how that turned out. That's so cool. But there's the problem. They're releasing on the same day. Meaning, I can't play both at the same time. I'm not a person who likes to play two different games at the same time. Sure, it's different if it's a single-player game and a multiplayer game, but these two, they're pretty much single-player adventures. I mean, technically, Mario has a very big emphasis on co-op, but I am a boy living in a family of girls. And my dad, but that's besides the point. Point is, I mostly play games alone unless I have friends over. So therefore, it's a single-player adventure for me. And just for the record, I'm not saying that girls can't play video games. That's not what I'm saying, don't worry. I'm just saying that no one who lives in my house really takes up an interest with games. And yeah, that's great. This is my hobby, my sisters have their hobbies. It's no big deal. Okay, wow, I got really off track. Where was I? Oh, right. Spider-Man. Well, both are definitely gonna be day one purchases for me, so I guess I'll just have to decide which one I want to play through first. Cause like I said, I don't play two games at the same time. That's what bloats my backlog. So, yeah. That is kind of a little dilemma, I guess. But it's not like I can have one but not the other. I'm gonna get both, so it doesn't really matter. And the fact that both are releasing on the same day just too cool for me. I don't care. Anyways, this was just a video I wanted to get out talking about some of my thoughts about the Direct. I liked a bunch of other announcements. Pikmin 4 and all the other Pikmins look pretty cool. I've played through Pikmin 3, and I do want to check out the first two, but that's probably not going to be anytime soon, since I'm still finishing on Tears of the Kingdom. Then I want to play through the first Spider-Man again, so I can make a video on that. Then I want to finish the prototype games before Cole vs. Alex, and yeah. But hey, I'm also hyped for Sonic Superstars. That looks really cool. And also, I'm a really huge fan of Mania, and it's looking really similar to that game, so yeah, give it to me now, Sega, please. Sorry for going on some rambles here and there. This video was unscripted, so I just kind of talk without thinking, really. But still, it is a surreal time to be a Mario fan. We just got a theme park, an actually good movie, a remake of a highly beloved game, a new and unique 2D adventure, a bunch of DLCs and spin-offs. These are stuff we've been asking for years, and we've got, like, basically all of it in a few months. It's genuinely crazy. Yeah, it is kind of sad that we're probably going to have to wait a long time before we get the next 3D adventure, but honestly, I don't care. We're already kind of full from everything we've been getting, so yeah, I can wait those few extra years. I'll be fine. But anyways, this was just meant to be a stupid, fun little video for me to make, but it turned out kind of long, a lot longer than I was expecting it to, so I'm just gonna end it here. Can't wait for Stitch vs. Rocket coming out in 2 weeks. Woo!